You know, nothing says, hey, let's celebrate. What do you think, okay? Okay, like a bottle of champagne. But when you go and pop the cork, grab a couple glasses, you'll find that you're presented with a wide array of choices. So exactly which champagne glass works best? Well, we have the answer. First though, we have to get to the bottom of what makes champagne champagne. Champagne has to be produced and grown in the Champagne region of France. Anything outside of that is just simply called sparkling wine. And champagne is also only made from 3 varietals of grapes: Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, and Chardonnay. Then lastly, the hallmark of champagne, the thing that really makes champagne champagne, is the bubbles. When you pour it into a glass, those bubbles are supposed to be showcased. It's one of the main things that a champagne glass is meant to do, show off the bubbles. It's also meant to keep the champagne cool and to show off the aroma. So when you stick your nose in it, the smell of champagne, the bubbles hit your nose and you're just like, oh, it's so good, it's so good. That's what a champagne glass is supposed to do. So which kind of glass is best for that? Well, let's start with flutes. So with the champagne flute, this is probably the one that you're most familiar with, right? It's tall, it's skinny, it's got a couple of things going for it. For one, the fact that it's skinny means that the opening at top allows less atmospheric air to get into the champagne. That lower surface area means that the bubbles have less chance to escape. So a champagne flute keeps more bubbles in, showcasing it, as they say. The fact that there's less surface area also means that the champagne stays cooler longer. But the great failing of flutes is that it also prevents the aromas from wafting off the top of the champagne glass, which means you can jam your nose in there all day long, and yeah, you'll get tickled by the bubbles, but you're not going to smell the champagne very well. As a result, onophiles, people who love wine, including champagne, eschew flutes altogether. They say champagne flutes are nay good, okay? Stay away from them. Up next, we have the champagne coupe, which they were crazy about in the 1930s. If you ever see a movie from the 30s and they're drinking champagne, they're probably using a coupe. These things have shallow bowls that are really wide, which means a lot of gas exchange can occur. This means that you get loads of aroma of the champagne, but those bubbles dissipate like that, and your champagne can get warm faster. Although if you're drinking warm champagne, you're doing something wrong. You need to drink it faster than that. Lastly, we come to the champagne tulip. And now here is the one that anybody who knows anything about champagne says this is the glass you should be drinking from. It combines the best of both worlds. It's kind of tall and narrow like a flute, but in the middle it bows out, which gives it its tulip shape. So it allows the aroma to come up and then concentrate and shoot your nose like a shotgun blast full of champagne bouquet. And since it is tall, it allows those bubbles to nucleate, showcasing them. So the tulip is the clear-cut winner for drinking champagne. That's what the experts say. Who are we to disagree? Although, as long as you're not just drinking it straight from the bottle, we're not going to judge you. And even if you do that, we won't judge you anyway. Now let's finish on a pro tip, shall we? If you ever do find yourself with champagne that's gone flat and you need to recharge it just long enough to drink, drop a raisin into your glass and pour the champagne over it. It will bring it back to life. Pretty amazing stuff, just trust me, it's magic. What do you like to drink champagne out of? Let us know in the comments section below. And while you're down there, subscribe to BrainStuff. You can't do much better than that. And visit our mothership site, HowStuffWorks.com.